Hey, what's up everyone? Game Dad here, and we are back for another Video Games Monthly unboxing for the month of September in 2023. Now, if you have never heard of VGM or Video Games Monthly, they are a monthly subscription box where you can choose from dozens of different consoles and various different plans like their 3-up, 4-up, 5-up, and 10-up power pack, all of which allow you to get that number of games in your box each month. Now you can also update your list with them, which will ensure most of the time that you don't get any duplicates or any games that you already have on your list. But it comes in this handy little package every single month, and what we're going to do today is unbox it and see what all I got. Most of the time what I've been getting are import N64 games, but that's because I don't have a lot of different things checked off on my list for them to send me different styles of games. I think all I have on there are N64, import N64, and Wii U. And if you've been following the channel for any length of time, you know that on 2 of those I'm very close to completing the full sets, so I often only get import 64 games right now. But we're going to take a look and see what all is in here. So we're going to go ahead and open this up, or as my buddy Jay over at Square Pigs likes to say, free this from its priority mail prison. And I don't care if it's trademark Jay, I'm stealing it.
How dare you? You have got a lot of nerve, sir.
All right. And there's karma. Now I can't get the box out of the package.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what you get.
So we're going to open this up. There it goes. And here we have it. We do this blind box style, meaning we open this up, we find out what's in here, and oftentimes you will see it before I do. And we'll go ahead and find out what its current value is on price charting. It's not always the most accurate, but it's pretty average there. And we will also show a little bit of gameplay, and I'll give you my thoughts on the game. So first up, we have the infamous bubble wrap. Next up, what do we have? Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 games in here. Oh, and what is this? Oh, cool. It's a little Luigi pin thing. I forget what they call these. I think those are the things that go in the holes on Croc shoes, things like that. It's got like a little peg on the back for it. Let's see, what else is in here? Nothing else I can feel yet. So first game is, let's see, what is this? It kind of looks like Power Rangers. It's a Hudson Soft game. I don't know. Let's go ahead and dive in and find out what this game is. So here we have Dual Heroes, currently worth about $2.76 on price charting. And this is a 3D fighting game on the N64, and it gives very much like Virtual Fighter vibes, but it's definitely kind of slow. It's very much not as polygonal as other 3D arena games from this time period. But overall, I mean, it's okay. It's just kind of a slow game, and I can kind of see why they didn't want to make any more of these in the future. If they did, I never heard of it, but I mean, overall, it's an okay fighting game in a pinch. All right, so that was Dual Heroes, currently worth about $2.76 on price charting. So very nice to see an import game that I didn't have in the collection yet. I am about, 80-something games away from the full Japanese set. So awesome to have that one in there. Now let's go ahead and choose the next game. We have, let's see, I don't know, looking at it backwards. Wow, that is a generic name. Oh, okay, I know what game this is. It says Super Speed Race 64. Now this one is the, and I'm going to butcher this, the Automobili Lamborghini game that is in, for the North American version. But this is Super Speed Race 64. So, Super Speed Race 64, currently worth about $7.23 over on price charting. And this game is the Japanese import of Automobili Lamborghini, the North American name for this game. And overall, I mean, it's a very middle-of-the-road 3D racer on the platform. It's nothing super great, nothing super terrible, but, I mean, a racing game, I mean, it's kind of cool. So that was Super Speed Race 64, currently worth about $7.23 on price charting. Now, next up, what do we got? We've got 2 more games in here. Anything else in this box? It doesn't feel like it. Okay, next up is this one right here. I see some checkered flags. Let's see. That's a funny name. So it's by, what company is this? The company is Human Entertainment. Human. And the game is Human Grand Prix, The New Generation. So, Human Grand Prix, The New Generation. So here is Human Grand Prix, the new generation, currently worth about $2 on a price charting. And this one is a very indie racing game, and it is very, very primitive. It is not very fun. I don't know why it keeps having kind of backfires and stuff while you're racing. I mean, that wouldn't actually happen in an actual IndyCar as far as I know. But I mean, overall, very simplistic racing game. So that was Human Grand Prix, the new generation, another import N64 title, currently worth about $2 on price charting. So far, these are definitely not adding up to the value. We'll see whatever this last game is. Let's see if it can bring in anything else. Oh, but first we have a card. This is the Video Games Monthly social media card. If you don't know what this is, basically it's take your box, unbox it, showcase, photos, things like that on social media, and you will be entered in a chance to win a free 3-up box. So that is always pretty cool. But last game, we have it here. Yep, that is the last thing in the box. And what is this? It's got some letters on top. MRC, Multi Racing Championship. So let's go ahead and check that one out now. Up next now, we have MRC Multi-Racing Championship, currently worth about $3.10 on price charting. And even though this seems to definitely be a racing game kind of box this month, this one is actually a lot of fun. It's fun on the North American cart. It is also fun here on the import cart. And this is actually a pretty cool game. It's a little slow-paced, but it's really not bad. And there's a good variety to the tracks and the cars available. So that was MRC Multi-Racing Championship, of course, the import version. And according to price charting, this game is only worth about $3.10. So, yeah, the overall value was definitely not there this month, financially speaking. Now, before I comment on the total financial value of the box this month, which is extremely disappointing, I will say, these are 4 games I did not have in the collection yet, and I'm pretty sure that this one, the Human Grand Prix, was Japanese exclusive. I don't recall any kind of game like this being on the North American set. And Dual Heroes, while it has really cool cover art, that one is on the other one. Automobili Lamborghini is on there, and so is MRC. So, I mean, sure. This one is an exclusive import, so that's cool. But overall, I mean, the condition of the carts is, I would say, in good, pretty good shape. I mean, not the best that I've ever seen from VGM. This one has the worst back label out of all of them. The rest of them look pretty pristine. There is no Sharpie or anything like that on any of the cassettes. But overall, with boxes like these, you definitely like to see at least the matched value. And considering I subscribe to the 4-up box, so there was no 5th game in here, there was no extra 1-up or anything like that in it. And considering what it cost me for the box and shipping, this is worth a quarter to a third of what I actually paid for the box. As of right now, recording this, price charting says the grand total of these 4 games is $15.09. You can't win them all, I guess. That's pretty bad. That I can honestly say, not for the condition or quality of the carts or anything like that, or physical quality, but I can say that is hands down, in the entire time I have been a subscriber of VGM, that is the worst financial value I have ever gotten for a VGM box. It's not something where I'm going to immediately no, I cancel, I'm done, anything like that. I always believe in giving a couple chances to companies like this, because I've also, in the past, I've gotten some stuff that was worth way over what I paid. So, it kind of washes out in the end. I really hope next month will be a much better one than this, but only time will tell. But for now, I mean, I got Dual Heroes, I got Super Speed Race 64, I got Human Grand Prix, the new generation, and I got MRC Multi-Racing Championship for a grand total value of $15.09. Okay, so quick update regarding the situation with this box. Now, before, I got to admit, I was pretty upset, but I wasn't going to say anything to VGM about like, oh, you guys need to send me another game, anything like that. I did, however, reach out to them to let them know, it was kind of a bummer that the 4 games only equaled that much value. But I also understood from the standpoint that my collection is large, and the import N64 games, there isn't much left for me to complete the set, so they're trying to balance finding value with the games, like financial value, and also getting me games that I don't have. So, it was a bummer, but I also understood, but I wanted to reach out to them to find out, exactly what kind of selection they have with a few other consoles. That way, I could select a few other consoles for them to start sending me instead. That way, the value will be there in the future. So they helped me out with that. But then I also got a message from Joe. He is, he's the big guy at the company. He is VGM, and he reached out and said, it's exactly what I thought. They wanted to be able to get me stuff that I didn't have yet, but also try and balance that with the actual financial value of them. But he said he wanted to make it right. So in doing so, he actually has personally sent out another game, and this game is it takes the value way beyond what the box is worth, and I am super appreciative, and also definitely want to come on here to tell you all that, because I've said in the past, if there's ever an issue, all you got to do is contact VGM. You can either email their support, you can hit them up on Twitter, whatever, or X, whatever the heck it's called now, and they are very good at making it right. Now, I did not request this game or anything like that. I just wanted to know how in the future could get other value from other consoles. And they wanted to make it right because that's who they are. They want to make things right if a customer isn't completely satisfied, and they have done that. So the game that they have sent over, I have it in front of me because it's hard for me to pronounce these things. It's Nintama Rantaro 64. And as of right now, price charting, that game is worth $42. That is amazing. That is a really good game. As far as financially speaking, but let's go ahead and take a look at some gameplay of it and find out, is it actually a good game? So here we have Nintama Rantaro 64 Game Gallery, currently worth about $42 on price charting. And I asked the question, is it actually a good game? Not really. It's just one of those that probably had a low print run or something like that. It is just a game gallery game. So there's a bunch of different puzzles and things like that. As you can see here, it's kind of, okay, recreate the image with the tiles. And that's pretty much all this game is just a bunch of kind of random little puzzle games. And I mean, I guess if you're bored and you want to play something, sure, you could do that, but it's not that great of a game. So there you have it, everyone. VGM helped make what was going to be a pretty bummer of a box this month and make it vastly exceed my expectations, and I could not be happier. Now, some people might say, oh, it's because I know people at VGM or things like that. No, it's not like we're personal friends. It's not like I can call them up and be like, hey, yo, send me this game, yeah? That's not gonna happen. What will happen is any customer that reaches out with any kind of issue, they're going to take care of it. They have always taken care of me anytime there are any kind of issues, and any of my friends, anything like that, they've always taken care of them. All you got to do is reach out and ask. So with that being said, this went from a pretty bummer box to a really awesome box for the month of September in 2023. Now, if you liked today's video and you want to check out another VGM unboxing, then go ahead and check out the link right here. And as always, I'm Game Dad. I thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch you later.